Hey Aries, hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much to those of you who have subscribed to my channel, and appreciate your support. And anybody who's new here has just clicked on this video for the first time, I appreciate that as well. I really love the YouTube tarot community, and there's so many awesome readers out there and so many awesome folks who watch the readings. So thank you all so much for your support. This is going to be a general reading for the zodiac sign of Aries. It can be your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, of course, if that applies. And just remember that not every reading is going to apply to everybody of every zodiac sign. So check out some of your other placements for a different story if this one doesn't resonate with you. So what I'm seeing here so far, Aries, the card that I'm drawn to most is this Justice card. And you also have Judgment here, which in this deck, I really like the way they've depicted Judgment. It's a much more softer, sort of protected kind of feeling towards it. But what these cards are saying here is in the Two of Swords, which in this deck has a little bit different meaning that I appreciate as well, is it's coming from a period of instability, of feeling out of control with something, of feeling like you can't get a grasp on something. And it's almost like it gives me this vibe of like, you know, those dreams where, you know, you're in trouble somehow and either you're trying to call 911 on your phone or you're trying to start the car or whatever it is, and it's a simple task and you just can't like accomplish it. You just can't follow through. And that's kind of the energy I get from this. Is it's like it's this frustrating feeling of losing, you know, a grip on something, or of not being able to do like this simple thing, and it's like cause this feeling of you know, not even chaos, but just not feeling like you have a grasp on a situation. But it's about to change because you have Justice here and you have Judgment. And like I said, in this deck, the Judgment card just has a really beautiful energy. So for some of you, if you've been dealing with a legal situation, and let me say this too, it's Justice and Judgment in terms of something that's caused you an enormous amount of anxiety, an enormous amount of fear. Like, again, this to me, this just has like this nightmare feeling to it. Like it's something that's had you pretty shaken up and terrified for a while here, feeling like you're running in the dark, like you're lost in the dark here. Like you said, maybe extreme, maybe this is not as extreme in your situation as it appears here, but it's really a feeling of a situation that's just been a nightmare for some of you. And you have the Nine of Swords here too, of course. So you're about to get justice and balance in this situation. So for some of you, if it's been a court situation, it's been something legal, which of course, you know, justice can always mean that it doesn't have to be in the physical world. This could be just on a you know, just on an interpersonal level, something that's been going on here. It's about to change in some way because, you know, there's going to be judgment called here. There's going to be an awakening of some sort that's going to balance, bring integrity back into whatever this situation is, where, you know, either somebody or because of circumstances, you've been, you know, not, you know, feeling a little bit out of control with something, feeling really, really afraid here. Yeah, for some of you, this could have been, for some of you, this could absolutely be a divorce that you're going through. It could be, you know, for some of you, I see it's like even negotiating, like in a divorce settlement, or in a, you know, custody settlement, alimony settlement, something like that. It's like somebody unwilling to cooperate here to bring some sort of stability. Like somebody unwilling to use propriety in a situation, somebody unwilling to act in a in like so the word that's coming to mind is social graces, but that's not literally what I mean, but just somebody who's unwilling to act with like integrity and propriety and like, just be a decent person is almost like what I'm seeing here. Like somebody who's completely uncooperative in respecting the protocols of things or the traditions of things, or like, something, how the process should go, whether this is like a breakup of something, or, it doesn't have to be a marriage, but that's most likely, that's usually what we find ourselves in here. But it could be in some other aspect of your life. So you'll have to fit it where it fits in. But it's like somebody here is unwilling to cooperate in a, in a decent manner. Like it's like almost like, for some of you, this is like, since they're like a brat, like somebody here's just like a brat, or they're just unwilling to just be cooperative. Like it's very childish, sort of feeling here. Like whatever's being offered to them might be good for them. Like it might be, or it might be for you, whatever this is. Like it might be a good offer. It might be something that's going to help move this along in the right way, or help it to, close out the right way. And like they're just, rejecting whatever it is here. Yeah, for a lot of you, this is definitely dealing with a marriage. And maybe this isn't the ending of a marriage. Maybe this is just something that you're going through within a commitment here, where you just can't get somebody to cooperate with you. Yeah, for some of you, this person is using like some sort of religious aspect against you, or they're using some sort of so they're distorting some sort of traditional process, or some sort of traditional protocol. They're like distorting that into like to be a bully, if that makes sense for some of you. Like there's a real element of uncooperative, just acting like just not decent, and in an attempt to create fear here, and an attempt to create chaos. Like this person this person that you guys are dealing with may feel like they're completely righteous in however they're behaving here. And it's an attempt to fight and to create chaos. And for some of you, it's an attempt to make you afraid, which I don't think is a natural Aries trait here, but in your own Aries way, it's got you feeling afraid. But there's going to be help and cooperation here. Like I said, there's justice coming in some aspect of it. But you're also going to get help in some respect in this situation as well. Let me clarify this card right here. Yeah. For some of you, there's definitely somebody, for some of you that don't know, what your next move is, or how to, how to proceed. There's going to be somebody that knows the right thing to do here. There is somebody that's going to come in and take swift action, and for some of you, this is definitely a financial thing. This has to do with disbursement of funds, investing in things. There could be it is some sort of money, like so something about investing money. That's all I can say here. is somebody there's a person that knows, that has a sharp mindset, that's going to be able to come in and help help you move through this in the right, help you know what to do, if that makes sense. Yeah, some of you could be dealing with the Leo. We got Leo, I've got Libra, Taurus, Sagittarius. But yeah, you're going to come out on top in this situation here, Aries. Yeah. Yeah, whatever is being hidden from you is going to be revealed. You're being advised to stay strong. Advised to stay strong. Have faith in your decisions, because you're on the right path here. Things are going to be illuminated. You've got the moon and the star right next to each other. So whatever's being kept in the dark is going to be illuminated. Your path, you're on the right path. You're being encouraged on your path. For some of you, you have help in, spirit guides and spiritual realm. Some of you may need to pay more attention to nature and to signs that nature's showing you here, because you have a hidden source of like intuition or help that's trying to help you on the way, or that's trying to illuminate things for you. Some of you just need to tap into that a little bit better, because there's definitely, like, in all of this, there's this real earthly vibe to what's happening that's creating this sort of mental, for some, heavy emphasis on like this sort of mental anxiety and fear and confusion and chaos, that you're trying to get justice in, that's coming for you. And it's surrounding dealing with somebody, like I said, who's refusing to cooperate in some way, who's refusing to act appropriately in some way, that may be using some sort of traditional or spiritual or religious values against you to keep you in this state of fear. There's a person that you either haven't met yet, you might be aware of this person. There's a person in the physical, and there's some spiritual aspect to it here, that you have help that I just don't think you know about. I don't think you see it, or you haven't accessed it yet. But there is somebody that's going to come in and, in the physical, help take care of this situation, help show you what to do, especially if this is involving finances. And you absolutely have help on the spiritual plane, on the metaphysical plane, to start paying attention a little bit more to things in nature, to signs going around you, because things that you can't see are somebody's trying to illuminate them for you. Someone, this for you could be a passed away loved one, an ancestor, spirit guide, some sort, whatever you believe in, guardian angel is trying to encourage you to help you make the right decision in this situation. Let's get a couple more cards for Aries here, and we will conclude this message. Now, some of you could be dealing with the Virgo. It's a huge theme of, a journey here. And it doesn't have to be a literal journey, although some of you may actually be traveling. But there's a huge theme of finding yourself in, on a journey. Paying attention to nature. Maybe some of you need to just go outside and walk more in nature. Pay attention to animals, plants, things like that around you. Yeah, because there's a heavy burden in your life caused by some situation here that's enormously toxic for you. Um, there could be a person here that has a substance abuse problem that is creating this burden. That could be the reason that this person doesn't act appropriately or whatever it is. There could be somebody here who's overly emotional, impulsive, um, abuses substances. They could be overwhelming, you and your situation here. And the only way to remedy that is to leave this person behind. I see there's this whole situation over here of, you could be dealing with the water sign, of somebody that's like, I don't want to say this person is all bad, but they have so much, toxic attachments to them that it's too burdensome to deal with them. They may be like really sweet and nice like one minute, and then the next minute they're super impulsive and destructive. And they keep you burdened with this like toxic energy here. They keep themselves burdened with it. And you're, like I said, there's a huge theme of travel, of finding yourself, of being on a journey, of paying attention to nature, of going outside to help you find some clarity in this solution, in this situation. And for some of you, there's a person in the physical that's going to help you out if you're involved in some sort of court situation or some sort of legal arrangement here. There's a person that maybe you haven't met yet, but they are going to come in. They're sharp. They know what to do. They're going to help figure out how. They're going to cooperate with you. They're going to be of a huge help to you in helping you figure out how to, you know, like how to act in this situation, like how to, you know, make the correct moves, how to do the correct thing so that you can reap the rewards, or reap whatever it is that you need to from this situation to bring a sense of balance back into your life. But the other aspect, like I said, is if you're not leaning on your faith in some way, or whatever you believe in the spiritual realm, there's an energy here of you have help there. You have energies there that are trying to illuminate things for you, trying to shine a light on things that are dark and scary, that you may feel like you're losing your strength with, but they're here to encourage you. And like I said, for some of you, if this is a person who is creating this burden in your life that's attached to this toxicity, and you may have a hard time feeling like, you know, maybe being confused about it, it's confirmation that, yeah, they're absolutely, intentionally doing this. And the only way to gain any clarity is to continue this journey, continue to do the work on yourself, continue to, keep seeking answers on your own and rely on, a power greater than yourself, and know that there's help for you surrounding you right now if you're willing to, pay attention and rely on that. So anyway, thanks again, Aries, for watching. Appreciate all of you. I would love it if you would like and subscribe to my channel. And if not, hopefully I will see you again in another reading. Bye-bye.